Hi everyone, this is Tracy Chamberlain Higginbotham down here at the Women Ties Pool House. Still looking out at a beautiful summer weather, a little breezy today, but we don't mind. I especially don't mind because I just got off a member-only Zoom call with fantastic women entrepreneurs from across New York State that are involved with our organization, so it is a wonderful day. Women Ties for the past 15 years has been dedicated to promoting, publicizing, and uniting women entrepreneurs both online and in person in order to help them increase their brand name and opportunities for sales. We believe very strongly in the buying and selling power of women and encourage women to put their money in the hands, the bank accounts, and the PayPal accounts of women first and foremost until we get a pay equality law at some point. Today's Wednesday Wisdom podcast was inspired by recent community gatherings and also how I know women entrepreneurs still feel during this pandemic and economic pause. And I hope that some of this resonates with you and inspires and motivates you to stay connected to people in your community because it's vital to keep having vital community gatherings. The text from one of my closest friends, a Harvard-educated epidemiologist who has been stretched to the limits answering emergency calls from her global clients related to the pandemic, said, "I can't wait to hug you next week when we have lunch together because I haven't seen anyone in forever, so I might just cry." Understanding in some ways how hard she has worked since February, her statement made me realize I should have been in contact with her more often, even though she was extremely busy. The lack of community gatherings, friendly hugs, private face-to-face communication, and limited access to people outside our immediate bubble has more than just my friend craving community. I think it was one reason last Friday's Women Ties photo shoot with 10 Rochester women and members for a virtual parade to honor the centennial of women's suffrage felt so uplifting, memorable, and heartwarming. It was only a 30-minute shoot in the Susan B. Anthony Square in Rochester, followed by lunch, but that memory might last forever when it comes to feeling good in 2020. 15 years ago, I planned the very first Women Ties luncheon, and no one registered. This community of New York State women I wanted to create so badly for their wider economic ties and revenue gains seemed impossible. But I stuck with it because I envisioned a larger network of feminist businesswomen joined by the hip and bank account supporting each other. It worked, but it took time to get others on board. As I ventured out today at noon online to host our first ever members-only meeting to create at least an ongoing gathering place and community for my members to meet monthly, pitch their businesses, and inspire them to keep going, it doesn't matter if there's 1, 10, or 50 women joining this call. It's all for the ones who want a community to be with. Online experiences are not the same as standing side by side with other community members, but right now it continues to be the way that most women entrepreneurs want to conduct business until early or mid-2021. Embracing the evolution of online community opportunities is a new way of life and business we better accept and relish in until times change again. I believe if you enter a virtual event with the best intentions to get the most out of the experience, you will. Throw in there the ability to at least connect with women across the state much easier than driving a couple hours, and there's the added bonus. We have to make do with what we have to work with, not with what we desire most. Today's Wednesday Wisdom podcast is to remind you as you head out into Labor Day weekend, with or without the people you typically share it with, that you have the choice to accept and enjoy the opportunities and occasions at your doorstep, not lingering in what or who is missing. Wishful thinking is never a harmful thing unless it stops you from participating. If you desire more personal interactions and community gatherings, there are plenty of ways to do it safely and pleasurably. A year from now, we could look back and wish gathering with our community was as easy as turning on a computer instead of driving down a highway. So embrace what you have and join Women Ties anytime you need women to relate with, because that's what the Women Ties community is here for. Join us today, become a member, get involved, check us out at womenties.com. We'd love to have you. In entrepreneurial and feminist spirit, this is Tracy Chamberlain Higginbotham, founder of Women Ties, founder of the Women's Athletic Network, author of Under the Rose-Colored Hat. You can find me and Women Ties online through Facebook, through Twitter. You can check out our blog at womenties.blog. We'd love to connect with you. Until we meet again, please remember the Women Ties mission of buying from women as often as you can. Thanks so much. You have a great day.